scheduled a virtual appointment with him and my OBGYN to update her and told her this whole situation. She was appalled and strongly recommended that he not travel during this time. She said, "In my professional opinion, I'm going to recommend you reconsider your plans very strongly. In my personal opinion, I'm going to insist on it." It was probably on me for not alerting her sooner. His travel plans. After that, he is still going but adjusting his dates, so he will be back on the 22nd. There will be, one day, an overlap with his siblings. His mom isn't too happy he won't be there for Christmas. She suggested he fly back later on the 25th instead so he could spend a part of Christmas Day with them, but he said no. It's still not ideal for me. My mom and aunt have insisted on speaking with his parents, so we've scheduled a call with them later today. I also reached out to my best friend about this. She was livid and informed her husband that she doesn't care if it's on Christmas Day. If I went into labor, she would drop everything and be there. She's also been updated about who will be with me while he's away and will be visiting. Updated. Baby girl was born on December 20th at 6 pounds 10 ounces at 9:42 p.m. My mom, aunt, and best friend were there during labor. My mom was present during birth. She's healthy, and we're all exhausted, but I'm so grateful for my support system. My ex-fiancé did not make it for the birth. During the video call with his mother, my mom told her that he needed to come back immediately. Otherwise, she would be taking me home, and they would not be welcome to visit the baby. It was a very heated call, but the outcome was that my mom and aunt packed up my things, and we went back to my parents' house where I currently am still residing. It hurt a lot. I had a very upsetting phone call with him about his priorities now that we were literally down to the wire, and the conversation ended without much resolution. He hung up on me. I messaged him after our daughter was born to let him know I had given birth and that she was healthy. He tried to video call a lot after that, but I didn't pick up. He returned home on the 22nd as planned. Of course, I wasn't at the condo. I think they all thought my mom was bluffing. He tried to come by my parents' house many times and, at one point, sat outside in his car for hours when my mom and aunt wouldn't let him in. Finally, on Christmas Day, we let him see his daughter, and he and I discussed our future. My mom and aunt have been very vocal about breaking off the engagement, and I agreed that after the call with his parents, I didn't want to be involved with a family that was so selfish. He told me his mother was very insistent he goes on this trip to show his family that he wanted to mend his relationships with them and that his sister-in-law had been saying some awful things about me to him and his parents. I had told her some things in confidence a couple of years ago about some issues I was having with him, and she turned it around on me. This was the nail in the coffin. I can't possibly marry into a family this toxic. So, as it stands now, I have broken off the engagement and will live at my parents' house. We have scheduled couples therapy, and our first session is tomorrow. He has apologized profusely and asked to stay with me to help with his daughter. My mom doesn't want him sleeping here, so he's been coming by in the morning to help with her and then leaving in the evening. His parents have told him that they would like to see our daughter as soon as they come back, and he has video chatted with them once to show our daughter to them. My baby girl is healthy and has a nursery set up in my childhood bedroom. She's surrounded by people who would give her the world. My aunt, whom I haven't seen since I was 10, is here. Those are the positive things I'm focusing on.